With last week's release of action RPG Last Epoch, many have been re-evaluating their relationship with mainstay ARPGs like Path of Exile, and especially with genre titan Diablo 4. And it's true, Last Epoch is a certified banger, and it does solve a lot of the problems that players have with the extreme complexity of PoE, which many consider to be the overall best ARPG on the market right now, myself included, and the oversimplicity of Diablo 4's mainstream mayhem. However, many ARPG diehards have been very quick to throw the Diablo baby out with the Blizzard bathwater now that there's a viable alternative that does most of the things that hardcore players are looking for much better than Diablo ever has. But there are ingredients that D4 brings to the table that I desperately wish games like Last Epoch would take and add to their otherwise richer pot of soup. Some elements of gameplay and system that Diablo just does better than anyone else right now. So, in the spirit of constructive criticism and as a longtime fan of ARPGs, I decided to take it on myself to make a list of all the things Diablo 4 still does better than any other game in the genre. Now, I'm not talking things like Diablo 4's really good animations and better graphics, because I would never expect an indie game to compete on shine and sizzle with one of the biggest devs in the industry, and Last Epoch is a great looking game in its own right. In this list, I'm explicitly going to be talking about structural gameplay features that Diablo 4 has that Last Epoch does not, and that make for a better experience for a semi-hardcore player like myself. Okay? Okay, without further ado, let's get to the list.
Number 1, weapon-specific slots.
In Last Epoch, each character has just 2 slots for their weapons, 1 for each hand. Meaning that if, like me, you're playing a rogue, you need to choose the kind of weapon that you want for your build and stick to that weapon. Sword. Bow? You better make a damn decision. Surrounded by mobs with a bow? Well, I'm sure actually that there are skills and ways that you could deal with that evasively, but in Diablo 4, rogues get 2 melee weapon slots and a ranged weapon slot, so that you can mix and match arrows and stabbings to your heart's content. See also the barbarians' 4 weapon slots that let you pick 2 one-handed and 2 two-handed weapons and pick which skill uses which weapon. That's genuinely cool. So many times in Diablo 3 or Path of Exile did I want the flexibility to have 2 weapons equipped and be able to switch them based on the skills I was using. Diablo 4 solves that problem. Now, will Path of Exile 2 have a similar and arguably more robust system where every class gets 2 loadouts that can hold any 2 weapons and use any active and passive skills? Sure, but we're not talking about that. Believe me, I wish we were. Is it June yet? No? Fine. Diablo 4's system allows for more moment-to-moment flexibility than Last Epoch for builds that just want to have fun and shoot and stab and stab and shoot.
Number 2, look at this guy.
What does he want? Where does he come from? I don't know, but he is a f***ing delight. Watch him go. I could do this for hours. Hey little dude, what's your name? It's Turtle? That rules. Mind if I follow you around for a while? Hell yeah.
Number 3.
Well, there you have it. A full and complete list of all the ways Diablo 4 just does it better than a group of guys that met on Reddit and made the best ARPG I've played in years. Now, if you'll excuse me, my falcon hungers for more dinosaur blood. This game rules.